Welcome to Periscope ATM. Over the next couple of minutes, I'm going to explain to you exactly what's going on. So, my name is Brian Couch, and I just got done working out. That's why I'm wearing bull crap, right? But while I was working out, I found out that my friend Tracy made $3,000 while on Periscope. 100% on Periscope, she made $3,000. Now, before I go any further and explain what all this is behind me and how you can do the same, I want to tell you that what I'm about to share with you is not a guarantee of income. This does not guarantee that just because Tracy made $3,000, hopping on Periscope and talking for a while, does not guarantee that you'll be able to make $3,000 following what I show you. What it will guarantee is that you'll know how it works, you'll know exactly what was in place to make that possible, and you'll know how to possibly reproduce that for yourself, all right? Now, you're going to need two things, okay? First and foremost, you're going to need an audience, right? And then the thing about this audience is that they have to be a similar group of people. Now, by that I mean that you're going to want to know these four things about them, all right? Because ultimately that's going to be critical to what it takes to actually make money with Periscope and create your own little Periscope ATM where you can hop on Periscope any time of the day, rally up a bit of a random following, because that's what's really cool about Periscope, right? If you do any other type of webcast or Google Hangout or webinar or something like that, you have to promote it for a while, and it's difficult to get a bunch of people on it. But right now, this is at the time of filming this, which is August, Periscope is really, really easy to fire up a huge audience and get a bunch of people watching you live. And so this is what's important, all right? Problems, passion, fears, desires. What's similar about all those? All four of those things are reasons that people decide to buy things, okay? If this similar group of audience has the same problem, they've all got a problem. Like they're all, one group of people and they're all, in skiing, right? And they have a similar problem in that they, regularly need to buy new skis. And so maybe, that audience, you're sharing with them how, you've been skiing and you're an authority or an expert in the skiing niche, whatever the case may be, and they've got this problem, and you can say, hey, look, I've got this solution that I can sell to you, right? A product. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, the only time money really changes hands is when you have a product or a service or something that somebody watching your video decides what that guy that I'm watching is offering is worth more than the money he's asking me to pay for it, right? That's what you want to accomplish, okay? So what would you do with the problem? You would talk about on your Periscope, and you would kind of tap into those problems and then illustrate how your product is a solution. What's another one? Passion, right? People that are really passionate about stuff. Like people get passionate about scrapbooking, and people spend a lot of money on scrapbooking. So if you love scrapbooking and you had a passion for scrapbooking and you put together a similar audience of people that had that same passion and they felt that, you could then sell them a product, okay? Now I'm going to get to you the shortcut here in a second that's going to save you a lot of time and effort if you don't already have a product. But let me get a little further. Fear. Fear is another reason. If you think about the prepper niche, there's a really, really lucrative niche. A lot of people are getting into that prepper niche. Prepper are basically people that are preparing for doomsday scenario, fear-based stuff, right? They're really, really afraid of this or they're afraid of that scenario, and so that they buy a bunch of things. They buy these massive, water jugs or all this food stock up that can be stored for a really long time, or maybe even a multi-$1,000 bunker that goes underneath the ground or something. These preppers spend a lot of money based on fear. Now, that's not the only one, but if you've got an audience that's all kind of afraid of the same thing, they're all gathered around that same topic, you can hop on Periscope and build that up a bit, all right? Another one would be desires, right? A bunch of people that want stuff. People spend money on things that they want all the time. So if you gather up a big enough group of people, and with Periscope, the more you do Periscope, the more your audience is going to get bigger, right? As you make more and more Periscopes, you get more and more hearts. And as you get more and more hearts, the exposure that Periscope gives you is increased. So by doing Periscopes regularly and talking to the same group of people that all have either the same problem, the same passion, the same fear, or the same desire, you can then sell them a product, all right? If you don't have a product now, I want to tell you exactly how Tracy made $3,000 in a day, okay? Income disclaimer, that doesn't mean you can, but what it means is, or that doesn't mean you will make $3,000 by following what I tell you. It just means that you can. That possibility is there, all right? What she did was she actually sold somebody else's product. And she did it not by learning how to sell or being this awesome presenter or whatever. She did it by being on Periscope, gathering up a similar audience, an audience that has similar needs and similar goals, and I'll teach you more about how that works in a second. And then she did all of this by referring somebody to somebody else's product, okay? A product that actually paid a $3,000 commission. If you want to know exactly how all that's possible, directly below this video I've got a link. You can click on that link. That's going to go to a presentation that's going to show you the exact system that she used, that sold a product that created a $3,000 commission from her 100% from Periscope, okay? That is her Periscope ATM. I now give that to you. I invite you to click on that link below right now and get started today.